Hi, how are you? It's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures in the War Within. Last episode, we witnessed Balgrim sacrifice himself to defeat the Nerubians in the Isle of Dorn, so that the Coreway could be rebuilt. And that was a pretty heroic move by him. And now that the Coreway is rebuilt, I'm pretty sure it has been rebuilt, we are now in the Ringing Deeps. And we came down here with Speaker Brent, and we got to meet with the High Speaker. It seems like he does not like Speaker Brent too much. And right now we are going to check out this quest. Speaking with the speakers, we have to reassure 3 defenders. So let's head over there. A pretty interesting zone. It sort of reminds me of Deep Home a little bit from Cataclysm. I don't know if you guys remember that zone. Pretty cool zone. I think it's my favorite in all of Cataclysm. Damn, I can't see a damn thing. Is this where they are? Right here? Okay, right here. There we go.
Look at this mess. Beaten back and battered with nothing to show for it.
There's Speaker Brent. Emergency militia.
Please proceed.
Bit busy here. By order of the High Speaker, you are to hold the kobolds here. Run, flee, the kobolds are coming. Speaker Brent and I are going to investigate the kobold incursion. Hold on until we get back. Have no fear. I, Travdingo, storied hero and famous hunter, am here to save the day. We'll use that one.
Remain vigilant.
The what now? I suppose anyone better than the nothing we had before. All right, I think that's a better thing to say. Just play stupid. Don't want to give them any information.
Please proceed.
Bit busy here. Have no fear. I, Travdingo, storied hero and famous hunter, am here to save the day.
Remain vigilant.
Better you than me, outsider. Enjoy getting shivved. See? They like that.
You are acknowledged.
Bit busier. Have no fear. Okay, we all know that. So it'll work every time.
Expected, I suppose. We're engineers and crafters, not soldiers.
Yeah, we say that we're here to save the day. They're like, nice,
Thankfully,
you go ahead.
Outlander, we have you. Let's scout the mines.
Yeah, we don't want to tell them our plan here. And the High Speaker, he wants to restore a Titan Awakening machine. And I think he's using power to do so. And Earthen are shutting down every day. I'm not sure if that's the reason why, but I assume that might be the reason. So let's see what we got here. So we had to head over here and slay some kobolds, guys. Yeah, I'm interested to see what this zone is like. It's very gray. One thing about Deep Home, it had quite a bit of color. But if you were underground, I guess this is how you would expect it to be. I knew. Look at this hunter, guys. Trying to gank lobies and... Like, what a dork. Get out of here, bud. What is this, like a... Is this a quest that is good to gank, or what? There we go. We scouted the vantage point. Oh my gosh, we are getting wrecked.
Candle King,
Are you going to kill me?
perhaps we face a common foe.
Why are we dying to this? This is crazy. Do I have any food? I don't understand guys like this. I really don't. But we have war mode on, so it is what it is. Just queue up for a battleground, man, if you want a PvP. Or does he want to, like, grief me here? He keeps griefing me.
What is your
So it is what it
query?
is. It's good to see some of the kobolds are not so keen on this war.
May your cogs hold
This
true.
guy okay? Oh, okay. It's a part of Taiwan Bar. Whatever that is. But yeah, he's griefing me. He's just camping here for some reason. Maybe we'll have to go back and turn off war mode, guys. Ganking Lobies gets boring, though. It really does.
Machines must be preserved.
There's much to do, but there's always hope. Leave no stone behind.
Task resumed.
Many earthen fell when the kobolds... Is he going to gank me again? Yeah, this guy's just trolling me. Took this mine. Worse...
Return
Yeah, he's just gonna
if you
kill me
have more
again.
queries.
What's wrong with this guy? All right, guys, we're back. I went back to town, and we turned war mode off. So now we can keep questing.
I speak for the machines.
There's much to do, but there is always hope.
Conversation
Many earthen fell
terminated.
when the kobolds took this mine. Worse, those who fell were left to crumble when they dropped. There was no attempt to recover them. We couldn't provide closure or respect to their memories. Why? Why did we forsake the fallen? We will not fail them again, Travdingo. Gather the identification plaques of those we lost, so we may commemorate them properly.
May the deeps continue to
Kobold
reign.
Shoulder. The first step to stemming our losses and retaking the mines is straightforward, if unpleasant. Without minions, this Candle King will be less of a threat to Gundargaz. See if you can reduce the swarm, Travdingo, before the hostiles escalate
Back
further.
to work.
And here is Skitter. Kobolds take candles seriously, wax even more. More important than gold, more important than freedom. We steal candles from Candle King. We make him look weak. Bully that looks weak loses control, gets dead. Also means we not have to wait out here in dark until get eaten. Hurry.
Considering theory, if we depose this Candle King, then perhaps the raids on Gundargaz will cease.
This mount's hilarious. Look at this cat mount. What the heck is that? I've never seen that before. That's hilarious. That must have been in Dragonflight. That mount is awesome. Oh my gosh. But yeah, guys, we turned war mode off. I'm not going to get ganked like that over and over again. And I don't mind that. If the guy ganks, that's what he wants to do, he can do that. That's the whole point of war mode, right? Oops. It is what it is. What the heck is this thing? Did our pet die? Oh yeah, he died. I'm gonna have to get him back. Here, we'll just do this. And we killed a couple of them. Alright, so we have to res our pet, I believe. Forgot about that. He killed our pet. There we go. I'm going with the bear this time. And that's why I don't really mind it too much. Like, I know that there was a lot of toxicity going on for new players leveling. Supposedly there was groups during the second launch for the players who didn't buy the Epic Edition. People were making Gank the Pores group. People are just trolling. People are going to troll, right? But the thing is, it's not a big deal. It is toxic, but players can combat that just by turning off war mode and you're good. So I don't think it's that bad. But we'll see what Blizzard thinks about it. Right? Blizzard does take that stuff kind of seriously. Because they got rid of Slash Spit. I think because of people who bought a certain mount. It's like a Boosty Boy mount. I don't know if it was in Classic or not. I don't know if we can kill this guy. Oh, Bear Dingo just got wrecked. Okay, should probably get out of here. After our pet does. Uh-oh. Disruptor's gonna go down. Can't take out that Flicker Flame Candle Crusher. Just seems to be attacking everybody. There's another hunter trying to fight him. Alright, so let's res our pet again. But yeah, they got rid of Slash Spit because of that. These players were being toxic to other players who purchased them out. So, we'll see what they do. Maybe they won't do the 3-day early access again. We'll see. I think they will do it because supposedly they made a lot of money from it. And supposedly there's more players during that launch than the second launch. But the thing is, I think the second launch doesn't really show how many players played because, like, I think the people during the second launch just took their time. Like, I didn't play right away. Like, you know? Because I didn't really feel the need to. I played, like, I don't know, 4 to 5 hours after. So I didn't think that launch would be that big of a deal. Because I thought the server already came out and it's kind of over and done with. So I just took my time. But if I would have probably logged on right at when the server launched if it was the actual, like, you know, launch of the expansion. So we'll see what they do with the next expansion. I think it's called Midnight. It's one of the World Soul Saga expansions, and I think it's going to be like a Night Elf themed expansion, supposedly. I have a feeling the Void will probably be still involved as well. But there are some people who are really upset about what's going on with that. Like the people calling the people who didn't buy the Epic version poors. And the real reason people don't buy the Epic version is because they're not in a rush, right? I think the only and they're not into the cosmetics. That's the only reason to buy the Epic version is if you are in like a hurry, like you're in a guild that's kind of competitive. And if you're interested in the cosmetics and stuff like that. Let's mine this over here. If you're not really into that stuff, I would just buy the the base version of the game. There's no rush at all. And in a year from now, this game will be on sale. I wonder how fast they're going to come out with the new expansion. My guess is 2 years, maybe a year and a half. But supposedly they're really pushing out content now. It's healing. What the heck? Their pet die? That bear, man. He's pretty trash. I gotta heal him a little bit more than the wolf, it seems like. I haven't really been using him. Both pets are down. Is the raptor still up, though? We do barely any damage, too. Hopefully we don't pull. Yeah, we're pulling a lot. Let's heal up a bit here. And then we'll have to res pet. Probably go with the wolf. And we're going to have to heal our pet a bit. I don't know if we have any food for him, though. Got a little bit of meat here that we can use. But not too much. God, our raptor's still alive, guys. He just doesn't die. Should we help him? Looks like he's doing pretty good over there. We'll help him. Alright, so let's res our pet again. And then we'll dismiss, and then we'll use a different one. Maybe I should probably get a new pet. Should look into that. We'll go with the wolf, though. I think we've been doing better with the wolf. Yeah, we do so much more damage with the wolf. It seems like. Cog chewer. Who's this guy? Let's deal with these guys first, though. My Dag Dingo's barely taking any damage. Alright, here's Cog Chewer. See if we can beat him. A little mini boss. There's like a big AoE there. Dingo's taking some damage, but looks like we're gonna finish him off. Probably get another quest to take that guy down. We gotta bleed up on him. All the candles here. No wonder the kobolds love this place. What's that over there? Pile of refuse. So I'm looking forward to the World Soul Saga. I think that it's going to be good. I think Chris Metzen will do a good job. The raids will probably be good. The dungeons will probably be good. I'm just worried about the story getting back to the way it was. Hope it's more of like a darker theme. And it seems like it's going that way. We've already had like 2 deaths in the first 2 hours, so I assume we'll probably start seeing more characters get eliminated from the world. The cool thing about a saga is like the good guys don't always have to win. You know what I mean? At the end of the expansion. Because that seems to be the theme with WoW. Like the good guys, you know, have a problem, they save the day, you know, the heroes of Azeroth. Maybe this time around the bad guys will win an expansion. And then the next expansion, you know, maybe they win again, and then the last Titan, you know, the heroes of Azeroth come back and save the day. Which is the final expansion of the World Soul Saga. Where the heck are these things we're looking for? Might just fly around here. Can't. I see a lot more people leveling. It's, the war mode off. Like this guy here. Another hunter. Seen a lot of hunters today. Seem to be kind of popular. Where do we have to go up here to get the rest? Let's see. Maybe we went down there a little too early. Done a little rant about the Epic Edition and the base edition. I hope they don't do it again. I'm actually not a fan of it. But I understand it's a business and they're trying to make more and more money. Just how it goes. So it's really on the consumer. So if majority of people bought it, then they'll probably do it again. They made more money than they did during Dragonflight. Oh, what was that quest? Pick up another quest there? Bring the faded memory gem to Speaker Brinth. Broken memories. I think that was the quest we just picked up. Just want to see it. Something about this particular gemstone feels important. Perhaps it would be worthwhile to bring it to Speaker Brinth. Wait for the bleed to fall off. Oh, yeah, I got a monk here. He's going off. I think I've noticed about this. We don't really do that much AoE damage. Like this monk is doing. I do have a level 70 monk though now. That I leveled up during the Mist of Pandaria remix event. So maybe we'll level the monk up eventually. That's the cool thing about the game now. You can get gear for like 4 different characters by just playing your main. Which is pretty cool. So while you're helping, say, like a friend in like a Mythic Plus dungeon, say your character's really geared, you can help your buddies out and gear out your alts in the meantime.
I attend to the archive.
There's much to do, but there is always hope.
I will ensure your
Grim work,
name
but necessary.
is in the archive.
Broken memories. Earthen used these gems. This cat's still here. To hold memories we would otherwise lose to the unrelenting march of time. When an Earthen goes into stasis, we sometimes use a memory gem to witness their final moments. During our lives, we use them to carry our precious memories to the archive where they can be stored. Then we recharge our bodies and renew our minds in the awakening machine. Thank you for returning this, Trevdingo. Even shattered and faded, it's still precious.
Return if you have more queries.
Okay. Looks like we'll be 73 soon, guys. Means we're gonna get another Let me switch these keybinds. Seems we're going to get another talent. I wonder if I can queue up for some dungeons. I might start doing that as well. I haven't really checked. Yeah, random war within dungeons, guys. We might as well check that out eventually. While we're questing up. Should I do it now? Let's just see if we can get in one quick. See how fast the cooldown, the queue times are. As a DPS, which is usually the slowest, but or the longest. I wonder what dungeons. And then there's follower dungeons. That's cool. You can do those. You can do that dungeon we did earlier at the Rookery. I believe we did. Where it's you and then like a bunch of your followers. I wonder if we can still play with what's his Baelgrim since he sacrificed himself. I guess not, right? He wasn't really a follower of ours. Let's check out the specific dungeons. So the only dungeon we can actually queue up for is the Rookery. Okay, well that's interesting. So I wonder if it's the same dungeon. It's probably the same, right? But it's just instead of playing with 5 AI or 4 other AI characters, you're playing with, you know, real life players. And it's a pretty good idea, I think. Because then, you know, DPS like me can get insta queues. And yeah, you may not be playing with players, but, you know, at least you're getting into the dungeon without, you know, taking a long time. That's just the way WoW is now. It's not really, it's kind of like a solo player game. And you can, and if you want to play with people, you can. But you can, kind of can just play by yourself for the most part, it seems like now. And I assume Delves could get you some pretty decent gear. Probably not the best gear in the game, but pretty good gear. And I'm pretty sure you can play those solo. So you can even gear up without even playing with other players. I assume the best gear in the game will probably come from Mythic Plus and Mythic Rating. Probably Mythic Rating. Mythic Rating should give the best gear, I think. But we'll see if they change that. A lot of people don't like that Mythic Rating gives the best gear because it kind of forces players that are really into gear, that want the best gear in the game, to join a Mythic Raid team. And Mythic Rating's tough. And it's a big commitment. So not a lot of people are into it. We'll see what happens with that. Maybe Mythic Plus will probably be comparable to Mythic Rating now. I'll have to look that up. I don't know if I'll ever Mythic Raid again. I did it once. Well, I did it a few times, but the only time I actually got Cutting Edge was when I was playing as my Boomkin. Oh, Dinko died. You didn't notice. Yeah, one time I got Cutting Edge was during Uldir, I believe it's called. And Cahoon's the last boss. It was a long time ago. It was the first raid in Battle for Azeroth. And then I got burnt out from farming Azerite every day. And I just stopped doing Mythic Raiding. This wasn't my thing. But you had to do it. And it was like that for a while. If you wanted the best gear in the game, you had to Mythic Raid. So if you Mythic Raided, it helped you out a lot with Mythic Plus. Like if you wanted to push high keys in Mythic Plus, you would have to Mythic Raid. Looks like they got a dungeon here. know what dungeon this is. Meeting stone for Dark Flame Cleft. Alright, so let's find some more identification blacks. Need a few more. Seem to be all over the place here, maybe. Have to buy some meat. Big Dingo seems to be taking damage now. That's another thing they did too. They increased the difficulty for leveling. I think I mentioned that already. Here we go. I've probably already done this dungeon, but let's check it out with a bunch of players now instead. Instead of doing it with a bunch of, I guess you could call them bots. Wasn't too bad of a queue though. Only like 5 minutes. There we go, we got in. And it is the same dungeon that we did, the Rookery, I believe. It's called.
Thank the Titans you are here. The Storm Perch has been breached, and the Storm Riders corrupted.
Yeah, this feels like a real group. Right? That tank just like went in. Let's pull everything together. What do we got here? We got a Paladin tank. I think that's a monk healer. And then we have a demon hunter, me as a hunter,
go to the roosts, I will
and
distract them
a
here.
death knight.
We can link up later.
It's much better playing with players. Like, I already like it a lot more. This tank is just flying through this place. Kind of pulling off of him. I'm gonna go over to him because we're
The title, the glory.
getting aggro.
Mine, Pilgrim. You never deserve to be Stormward.
Still not sure like how we do more AoE. I know there's, multi-shot. I'll have to look it up. I have single target down. But I'd like to see how we can pump some more AoE damage. Assume it's just multi-shot spam. Could be wrong. Let's get out of that. From what I know right now, it looks like they pulled the boss already. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's, proper cooldowns. What we want to do is just spam kill command, barb shot whenever we can use kill shot. Make sure we use it. Use Bestial Wrath on cooldown and then Black Arrow on cooldown as well. Oh, this guy's got a beam. That's cool. He's coming back now. We can actually start doing damage again. Our pets couldn't really attack him in that spot. Kind of sucks the Beastmaster Hunter when your pets can't attack. There we go. Geronimo. We got to do this part. Oh, man. Why did I take damage there? Let's heal up. Alright, so we'll go here. Start freeing the birds. This is kind of a silly... Do you have to heal them? Or do we have to free the birds? Or is that just something that's optional? I think it's optional. It'd be kind of silly if you're in a Mythic Plus and they're like, all right, you got to free the birds fast. Remember that from the last group. I think that's the difference though, right? With the... I'm just going to call them the bot dungeons or the solo dungeons. Solo dungeons, they kind of have a story behind them, so that's pretty cool, right? To do like at least once. Just check out the story behind the dungeon and do it with a couple of characters from the story. Look at the pulls, man. Tank's awesome. See what pull this guy does here. He's gonna pull the entire room, most likely. Yeah. Should probably stop attacking for a bit. Let him get the pull going. Looks like I'm getting attacked here. Gonna disengage out of here. So if you get implosion, you probably want to get away from the group. Starting to like Hunter though. I'm starting to like playing. It's growing on me. I guess I was just too used to the Cataclysm style of Hunter. I was playing survival.
Come then, face me. I will stand proud. I command this rook.
He's pulling all the trash and the boss. I love it. Legend.
The might of my hammer.
That's just how it is. So my playing with players is kind of fun. Get big pulls like that. Disengage out so we don't take much damage. We can actually outrange this, I think.
Your death is my directive.
One thing I'll say about retail, the end game is way better than classic, in my opinion. Like Mythic Plus Dungeons and the rating,
Your death is my directive.
it's pretty damn good. The one thing I like about classic is just the leveling. I think leveling characters in classic is a lot better. But they're slowly going back to the way it was. Like we're getting a talent every level again. But it's still not the same as classic. And it's good that they increased the difficulty as well.
As we go down.
That's one thing I noticed about retail. It
But
wasn't
there are
as
more survivors
difficult
to rescue. What?
as
The
classic
lift
to
is out.
level up.
If we want to keep going, we will have to go down the Storm Rider way. We have
Okay,
to
I gotta
take it
attack
down.
something else. I'm kind of pulling off the tank for a bit here. Do I have taunt up? No, I didn't. I didn't have it on spam. I don't know why he taunted there. You guys are going insane. We might die here. Let's heal ourselves. Gotta get out of this. We're getting clapped. It's quite the pull. Pulling 3 of these guys at once. Still need to work on playing the hunter though. Getting used to the rotation, stuff like that. Never really played hunter in retail. And I've leveled one up before. Like this, I've leveled this guy up in Shadowlands, but didn't really play much after that. I think I played a druid mostly. And I played a monk actually. Played a high mountain Tauren called Trav Hortons for Castle Nathria. We just did it on heroic. Pretty fun raid. I think Castle Nathria is pretty good. They did a great job with that raid. I hate how this thing's always on me, man. I wonder if it attacks that goes on all the players, maybe? I'm not too sure. This thing just keeps jumping on me. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, dungeon spamming, man. You get a lot of XP from that. It's just like Cataclysm. Especially if you get tanks like this. That just, you know, pull like huge packs like that. You just fly through these dungeons. I think this is a good spot. Oh, let's get out of here. I want to be together. Get rid of this stuff too, I think, right? Well, looks like the Demon Hunter got wrecked. I think we should get rid of these before they... Yeah, they turn into ads, dude. Like, nobody helped with that. How's our pet doing? Oh, whatever. We'll see what happens. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Heal? We need to kill the ads there. I got craft there. We need to use aspect of the turtle. I didn't get a heal though. I'm not blaming the healer. I healed myself. The healer didn't heal me at all. He's got like full mana. Not blaming the healer though. Just kidding. Healer's tough to play. It's hard to play heals. That was on me though. I didn't use the defensive cooldown and died, so let's say it's on me. And I got hit by the mechanic. But yeah, it's cool we died. Happy we just didn't like roll through that boss. And I guess we just disband the group. I'm now the leader for some reason. But yeah, that was fun. I think we'll do more of that while we're leveling up. Let's get back to questing here. Hopefully we get some more dungeons. Okay, so I gotta res my pet because we got wrecked there. This pet's not dead. Okay. We're still looking for these plaques, guys. I wonder where the heck they are. They're in this area. And we do less damage in non-war mode because we don't have these talents here. The survival tactics. Well, this one mostly. The Beast Within. Bestial Wrath now provides immunity to fear and horror effects. And nearby allied pets are also inspired, increasing their attack speed by 10%. And then we also don't have Basilisk anymore, which is a pet that does heavy damage for 30 seconds. So we didn't lose that much damage, but lost a bit. It's in here. That was a fun dungeon. last boss was good. I was complaining quite a bit about what was going on. Okay, we don't go down here again. Had to go back outside. It was quite the challenge. I gotta just make sure I don't get hit by all that stuff. I don't know how we avoid that. It seems like the swirlies were all around us. I guess I just have to disengage out of it, or maybe it's just unavoidable and you have to use like a defensive cooldown. Like aspect of the turtle. And what the aspect of the turtle does, it deflects all attacks and reduces all damage you take by 30% for 8 seconds. I don't even know if that would have saved us. Maybe it would have. Oh, here's an earthen identification thing right over here. Supposedly. No, this is just a herb. Let's get this enforcer guy. You can't jump up that? Just trying to get one in this trap. There we go. We got a patrol coming. This is not good. Let's run away. Okay, we're good. I think we would have been okay. Supposedly this guy's line of sight. He like bugged out? Oh, he is. Is he? Seems like he's inside that building. So now we're going to be in combat for quite a while. But at least we have found an earthen thing that this guy's standing on. Yeah, there are little ID cards. I just need one more. It's probably back down here. Go with this, this shaman will follow us down here. Seems like we're going out of the way, though. Let's head back this way. Surprised we haven't found the final ID card. Probably skipped or missed it a few times. There it is. Is that it? Oh, it's a waxy lamp. I wonder what that's all about. We scale this? Doesn't look like it. See if we can sneak by. Oh, just some kind of 4 resonance crystals, A Cave Dweller Delight. Restores 2.5 million health and some mana. Okay, we didn't pick up the rest of the stuff. That was kind of weird. Guess you got to pick it up in time or it disappears. I think we picked it all up. Maybe we didn't. And that other quest that I did where I was trying to find those ropes with the fuses, I don't know if this is what they do. Like, they don't really show you where the item is for a certain amount of time. And then eventually they just light it up to help you find it. You know, it's not down there. Because we traveled around for a bit, and then when we came back, they lit up the ropes to make it a little easier for us to find. So now we're going back up here again. Not too sure if it's up here. This guy can fly here? A weekend too. Oh my gosh, I'm such a noob. The other area, is that it right there? There we go. Just had to fly. And now we found it. Problem is these candle flares end up chasing us down. You end up flying. The reason why I thought we couldn't fly is because we went underground earlier and I tried to mount up. And we couldn't mount up. And did we get another talent? I forgot about that. Death Shade. I guess we'll take this. We'll just get these 3 ranks. When you apply Black Arrow to a target, you gain the Hunter's Prey effect. I don't know what the heck that is, but I guess we'll see soon. So those are all the quests. So let's go turn those in. So right over here? Yeah.
And that's all the ways hygiene affect the quality of earwax.
So do we have the Hunter's Prey effect there?
An exhaustive list. I would never have imagined all the uses of mammals.
Hunter's Prey. Your next kill shot is usable on any target regardless of the target's current health. So that's pretty cool. So you just use kill shot right away.
Directive.
Have you found them?
Task resumed.
Thank you, Trav Dingo. The fallen will be remembered. Earth and above us have their own rituals of remembrance, and the machine speaker have procedures in place. There's a plinth in the town square with the plaques of the fallen. Jurlax will ensure that the proper observances are performed along with process checks and recalculation of worker allocation. Work never stops here.
I will ensure your name is in the archive.
Did you take candle?
Protect us from
Skitter
big bads.
visibly relaxes in the presence of the candles. Ah, good. Now get me out of this.
No take anything on.
Cogchewer's muscle for Candle King. So mean. Rebuilds earthen gears for wax. For wars. Also in charge of mines defenses. Need his key to get in the mines, and get me out of this thing.
You take key from Cogchewer.
And destroy the rigs he stole. They could spell disaster for Gundergaz.
Some of the kobolds are retrofitting equipment left behind when the mines fell. Please destroy the rigs before they're used against us. I'd rather they be scrapped than in the hands of the enemy. There was a storage depot on the western edge of the lowest level of the mine. Start there.
May the deeps continue to ring.
All right. So I think we're going to call it here, guys. Next episode, we'll continue the story. Probably do another dungeon. I don't know if we've unlocked a new one. I think eventually... Yeah, we got the stone vault, so hopefully we can get into that. Check that dungeon out. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.